if time goes on. So that's going to be a big one. Right now, though, it's RYLEY fighting for his life and his chance to go to World Finals.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane how much these points still matter, and I really, really love that evolution of, I mean, every year it feels like the CRL format just gets better and better, and I really love that that is a thing that makes these players fight to get in the monthly finals, even after they've won their golden ticket, and to fight in that monthly final to get a better position, and as you said, Rich, still so much on the line.
And a little EQ and log cycle for Mo to start things off.
It's looking like Drill versus Hog.
And I think that one of the best things about Berserker, yes, she can do a whole lot. You know, she hits fast, she does a lot of damage, but I also like that she dies very easily, right? I think that from a balance perspective, she's pretty solid. And a little reflection from the Monk. Wizard will die to the poison, and Monk will just go ahead and not do too much, take the Berserker down a little bit. Actually put the Berserker in a pretty much devastated spot. Even on Elixir as we reach the midway point of regulation. And first Hog out for Mohamed Light. Does not get the EQ onto the Tesla. So just going to get a little earthquake damage, but take the slight lead. Drill will go the opposite way. And Evo Snowball just gets a little bit of extra damage for RYLEY on the right-hand side, 25-60 to 27-34. And just making sure that doesn't get through with the Evo Cannon. Monk sets up left-hand side, Hog way in the back. And this is one of the things interesting about this Monk deck, and when you also think about Mohamed Light's play style, is you don't see a lot of people overall when they play Hog, playing Hog in the back. Hog tends to be right up front, but watch this. Boom. Hog comes down to the opposite side and not going to get caught by the Tesla. Forces a lot of Elixir expenditure and still gets there on the right-hand lane. So the slight variation in Hog play and gets the hit on the left-hand side. And, you know, you got to wonder how much that starts all the way with the Hog behind King Tower early on, right? We've seen now 3 Hogs in quick succession. Here we go, drill to the right-hand lane.
I really like how much the Monk has kind of worked its way.
Wow. Oh, boy.
That, yikes. That's a tough one right there. I mean, that just says a lot to me about the mental state of RYLEY's gameplay right now. When you're trying to reach that much, I mean, you could just hover. You could just hover the snowball, right? And you're going to be a half step behind that. That just is, that's tough when you got one of your best offensive weapons taken off the board. Now he's having to poison at the bridge. He's only got 3 Elixir. Building's going to come down, so you can do a late EQ here, and there is no light. Perfectly timed EQ. Wizard gets a shot.
Mistakes beget mistakes, Andrew. It's been said since Season 1 of Clash Royale League.
And I was just going to say, I really like how much the Monk has kind of worked its way into the meta. It does such a good job as just a really, really strong tank. You know, it's the reflective ability is something that you always think about. Yeah, as that Hog gets another hit in, and now Mo's looking at spell cycles. You know, obviously the spell reflection is really great. The projectile reflection is great. We saw it against RG yesterday. But the ability to just kind of be a really beefy tank while you let your DPS clean everything up like the Wizard and the Guards, it's been fascinating to see how and why the Monk has come back into the meta.
And the Evo Snowball here is interesting. It does change the order against the Monk behind the Hog Rider. But look at the connection on the right-hand side with the Wizard. Monk reflection, Hog in one more time. Tesla trying to hold here. EQ will open up the lead, 5-16 to 11-32. But we've seen RYLEY able to put a lot of damage down very quickly.
Yeah, that's a good way for Mo to defend. You know the poison's going to come in. Guards first to get the damage, then the Log to clean everything up, and he's going to win this race.
Evo is trying to work against the drill. Snowball not there in time. GG, well played. Mohamed Light takes game number 1, and RYLEY's World Finals hopes hang by a thread.
And you can see Mo probably not even happy about it. You know, we saw how much these two guys came out. He talked about it a lot. It's one of the reasons why he switched coaches. And now that he's finally here in the monthly final, it just would be, it's just rough for him to maybe fall just a little short. And you see Tombstone, you see Mother Witch, and already you got to be a little bit frustrated. I mean, that Mother Witch won that game against Niuzi yesterday for Mo in the first, I think, minute. So we'll see if he has the same success here today, as there's going to be a good amount of piggies piling up right now.
Yeah, they're going to get all that out of the way, and P.E.K.K.A not getting touched here, right? So the Skeletons right now are more just kind of letting P.E.K.K.A continue to be a tank, and that's going to be,
Oh, wow. He did get back to Tombstone.
P.E.K.K.A still hit. This might happen.
Yeah,
and wow.
It's going to get at least 2 more, unless he gets more damage in there. Okay, yikes.
And it's a little early to call it, but it's not that early, and it looks like, barring a miracle here, RYLEY is going to be sitting out World Finals in 2025.
It's just wild when you think about how, I mean, I said this yesterday, Mother Witch is probably my least favorite card to play against in the game when she has an effective target. It's just the amount of elixir swing that can happen and the way that you have to deal with it, especially in single elixir. It's so hard to pick and choose where you're going to take damage and where you're going to leak elixir or overspend. And as you can see right there, Mo Light just keeps the pressure up with first 2 cards, Mother Witch and P.E.K.K.A, and that basically takes the game.
Vines, Evo Baby Dragon, and Mother Witch all here for this Lava Hound. And it was, you know, go ahead.
No, please.
No, and then you think about the Tombstone and its historical efficacy against the P.E.K.K.A, but in that situation with the Mother Witch, all it did was let the P.E.K.K.A stay healthy and on the board longer to be a tank, and ended up having the exact opposite effect.
And you can see right there the effectiveness of the vines. You know, a lot of times in this matchup or in matchups like this, you might think that lava, it's all right, it's all lava hand, but you can kind of bounce back. And not that you can't bounce back, it's just that between the vines, the Baby Dragon slow, and the Mother Witch, you should be able to see Mo control this game. And oh wow, this is really nice. Really nicely played by RYLEY. Gonna get 2 drops here from the balloon, and then Mo has to go in with the vines.
But now we have a slight elixir lead. I was wondering if that Baby Dragon was going to cross over into range. Doesn't quite. So it doesn't give as much value to MOHAMED Light as he was maybe hoping for there.
Wow, great damage there on the left-hand side. Pulls out the Valkyrie, pulls out a ton of elixir.
Mother Witch sets up low. Just arrows and vines as the spells for RYLEY. And wow, yeah.
I mean, I don't think that was on purpose, but now you see the effectiveness of the vines too. Baby Dragon not going to do a lot of damage, but the vine's going to pull that balloon down to the ground and let the goblins come in. Now the Mother Witch should be able to spawn some piggies. Gold Knight should be able to deal with the Tombstone if it comes down for the piggies, and then it feels like Mo should now be able to run away with this.
I mean, you think so, but you know, I was maybe calling this one a little bit early. This is still dangerous, and keep in mind, the balloon could become a sneaky problem here.
Oh. I think he just predicted the vines and protected the Mother Witch with those goblins.
Oh my. Oh my, I need to go back and watch that.
Evo Valkyrie saving the game. Oh, that's it. There's
nothing
else on the ground.
Yeah, hold on, I'm going to go full screen my backup here, because I think you nailed that right on the head.